What do you think the elites would do if we all decided, even if it was just in the UK, to take 1 week off of everything? Now, I don't mean just not going to work. We all decided that we weren't going to work, we weren't going to a petrol station, we weren't buying any food or anything. All our appliances were going to be switched off. We had enough tinned food to last us all for a week, and we all had enough bottled water and all of the things that you need for a week, and we just had a massive garden party. Like, you know, when the Queen had a coronation or whatever it was. Could you imagine if you did that for a week? The country would be on its knees. And then the elites would be begging us to come back to the table and negotiate a better deal. Like interest rates, like food prices, like mortgage rates, like how much we're paying for gas and electric. Sometimes the best method of protest is doing absolutely nothing. Could you imagine if we all coincided, we all worked together and we said, right, I don't know, next June, between the 10th and the 17th, that's what we're going to do. So we stockpile tin food, and we've got enough to live, and bottled water, and we just do nothing. That would make them wake up, wouldn't it? I'm not talking about going out and rioting and chucking things. Could you imagine what would happen? What do you think they'd do? Sometimes doing nothing might be the answer. Anyway, this is just a thought experiment, but it would scare them to death. Imagine if we said, right, for that week, no phones, no social media, we're not going to go onto Facebook or TikTok or YouTube. Their views and ad revenue would plummet. And we'd all just be sat having a knees up in the front gardens, the back gardens. Everybody would be out talking to each other. It would be like lockdown, but it would be our lockdown. Could you imagine? The roads dead. Nobody going into what? I don't know. Maybe it's an anarchist way of thinking, but it would certainly scare the powers that be.